Come thy ways, Signor Fabian.
Nay, I'll come. If I lose a scruple of the sport, let me be boiled to death with melancholy.
Wouldst thou not be glad to have the niggardly, rascally sheep bitter, come by some notable shame?
I would exult. Man, you know he brought me out a favor for my lady about a bear baiting here.
To anger him, we'll have the bear again, and we will fool him black and blue, shall we not, sir?
And we do not. It is a pity of our lives.
Here comes the little villain. How now, my medal of India?
Get ye all three into the box tree. Malvolio's coming down this walk. He has been yonder i' the sun practicing behavior to his own shadow this half hour. Observe him, for the love of mockery, for I know this letter will make a contemplative idiot of him. Close, in the name of jesting, lie thou there. For here comes the trout that must be caught with tickling.
"'Tis but fortune, all is fortune. Maria once told me she did affect me, and I have heard herself come thus near, that she should fancy it one of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with a more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her."
Here's an overweening rogue.
Oh, peace! Contemplation makes a rare turkey cock of him. How he jests under his advanced plumes.
Slight, I could so beat the rogue.
Peace, I say.
To be Count Malvolio.
Ah, rogue.
Pistol him!
Peace, peace.
There is example for it. The Lady of Strachey married the yeoman of the wardrobe. Fire on him, Jezebel.
Oh, peace! Now he's deeply in. Look how imagination blows him.
Having been 3 months married to her, sitting in my state,
Oh, for a stone bow, to hit him in the eye.
calling my officers about me, and my branched velvet gown, having come from a daybed where I have left Olivia sleeping.
Fire and brimstone.
Oh, peace, peace!
And then to have humor of state, and after demure travel of regard, telling them I know my place, as I would they should do theirs, for my kinsman Toby.
Bolts and shackles.
Oh, peace, peace, peace! Now, now!
7 of my people, with an obedient start, made out for him. I frown the while and perchance wind up my watch or with some rich jewel. Toby approaches and curtsies to me.
Shall this fellow live?
Thou our silence be drawn from us with cars, yet peace.
I extend my hand to him thus, quenching my familiar smile with an austere regard of control,
And does not Toby take you a blow of the lips then?
saying, "Cousin Toby, my fortunes having cast me on your niece, give me this prerogative of speech.
What?
You must amend your drunkenness."
Out, scab.
Nay, patience, or we break the sinews of our plot.
Besides, you waste the treasure of your time with a foolish knight.
That's me, I warrant you.
One Sir Andrew.
I knew 'twas I, for many do call me fool.
What employment do we have here?
Now is the woodcock near the gin.
Oh, peace, and the spirit of humor is intimate, reading aloud to him.
By my life, this be my lady's hand. These be her very C's, her U's and her T's, and thus makes she her great P's. In contempt of question her hand.
Her C's, her U's, and her T's, why's that?
To the unknown beloved, this and my good wishes. Her very phrases, by your leave. Wax, soft, and the impressure of her lucrece, with which she uses to seal, "'Tis my lady." To whom should this be?
This wins him, liver and all.
Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move, no man must know. No man must know. What follows? The number altered. No man must know if this should be the Malvolio.
Marry hang thee, Brock.
I may command where I adore, but silence like a Lucrece knife, with bloodless stroke my heart doth gore. M-O-A-I doth sway my life.
A Fustian riddle.
Nay, but first, let me see.
Excellent wench, say I.
What dish of poison has she dressed him?
And with what wing? The Staniel checks at it.
I may command where I adore, while she may command me. I serve her. She is my lady. Why this is evident to any formal capacity. There is no obstruction in this. And the end, what should that alphabetical position pretend? If I could make that resemble something in me, softly, M-O-A-I.
Oh, aye, make up that. He is now at a cold scent.
Souter will cry upon it for all this, though it be as rank as a fox.
M. Malvolio! M. Why, that begins my name.
Did not I say he would work it out? The cur is excellent at faults.
M, but there's no consonancy. In the sequel that suffers under probation, A follow, but O does.
And O shall end, I hope.
Aye, or I'll cudgel him and make him cry, oh.
And then I comes behind.
Aye, and you had an eye behind you. You might see more detraction at your heels than fortunes before you.
M-O-A-I. This simulation is not as the former, and yet to crush this a little, it would bow to me, for every one of these letters are in my name. Soft here follows prose. If this falls into thy hand, revolve in my stars. I am above thee, but not be afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. The fates open, thy fates open their hands. Let thy blood and spirit embrace them, and to inure thyself in what thou art to be, cast thy humble sloth and appear fresh. Be opposite with what a kinsman, surely with his servants. Let thy tongue-tang arguments of state, put thyself in the trick of singularity. She thus advises thee, sighs for thee. Remember who command thy yellow stockings, and wish to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say, remember, go to, thou art made, if thou desire it, so be so. If not, let me see thee a steward still. The fellow of servants are not worthy to touch fortune's finger. Farewell. She would alter services with thee, the fortunate unhappy. Daylight and champions discover not more. This is open. I will be proud. I will read politic authors. I will baffle Sir Tovey. I will wash off gross acquaintance. I will be point divisive to the very man. I do not now fool myself to let this imagination jade me. For every reason excites to this, that my lady loves me. She did not commend my yellow stockings of late. She did praise my leg being cross-gartered. In this she manifests herself to my love, and with a kind of injunction drives me to these habits of her liking. I thank my stars I am happy. I will be a strange, stout, and yellow stockings and cross-gartered, even with the swiftness of putting on. Jove and my stars be praised. Here is yet a postscript. Thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou'st entertain my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well. Therefore in my presence still smile. Dear my sweet, I prithee. Jove, I thank ye. I will smile. I will do everything that thou will have me.
I will not give my part of the sport for a pension of thousands to be paid for the Sophie.
I can marry this wench for this device,
So could I too.
and ask no other dowry with her but such another jest.
Nor I either.
Here comes my noble goal catcher.
Wilt thou set thy foot on my neck?
Or oh mine either.
Shall I play my freedom at trade tip and become thy bondslave?
Or faith or I either.
Why? Thou hast put him in such a dream that when the image of it leaves, he must run mad.
Nay, but say true, does it work upon him?
Like aqua vitae with a midwife.
If you will then see the fruits of the spot, mark his first approach before my lady. He will come to her in yellow stockings, and 'tis a color she abhors, and cross-gartered a fashion she detests. And he will smile upon her, which will now be so unsuitable to her disposition, being addicted to a melancholy as she is, that it cannot but turn him into a notable contempt. If you will see it, follow me.
To the gates of Tartar, thou most excellent devil of wit.
I'll make one too.